It's the most important club in your golf bag, but when it fails to perform, it's easily your least favorite. Now you can choose the most advanced and sophisticated putter in the world. Introducing the Stingray putter. Years of testing have produced the most futuristic concept in putter design. The Stingray putter is the only putter with a face perfectly balanced to set up naturally to the target line and promote a true pendulum-style stroke. And the head's curvature allows you to gain a smooth follow-through without snagging. The Stingray putter's delayed center of gravity gives the ball increased topspin for greater roll and accuracy. Don't allow your regular putter to hinder your game. Reach for tomorrow's putter today. Sink putts with arrow-like precision every time. Order the Stingray putter by calling 1-800-337-9086. Just 2 easy payments of $49.95 plus $9.95 shipping and handling.
Oh boy, the next guy is going to help you work on your handicap. You know that old saying, drive for show and putt for dough. You're finally going to do it. Here is Chris Bendo. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Jean.
Good to see you here with us today. And you have an item that I'm extremely interested in. It is a right-handed putter, but it's not your average putter.
Well, this is one of the new T-shaped putters that we've designed. Perfectly face balanced. To give you an idea, there's no putter on the market that is as perfectly face balanced as this one.
Wow, look, oh my gosh.
You ever seen any putters that can do that?
No, that is amazing.
Not even looking.
That's incredible, and he's not even looking. So obviously it has great balance.
Great balance.
Great feel.
Right.
Yeah.
The way we designed it is 2/3 of all the mass is centered from the face of the club to the tail of the club.
Okay.
Most putters their mass is from heel to toe.
Right.
This will give you probably one of the truest pendulum feels that you can probably get, because you see this line right here. As the mass is coming down, it comes straight through the line from face to tail, and all the mass is pushing down this way.
Okay.
Then what we did was we put weight on the outside, right out on the outside of the wings, so that it stabilizes it like a tightrope effect. So you see how it's face balanced there when it sits up. That prevents the putter from turning in your hand. If you bring the putter back and let it come down on its own, it will come down exactly where you're aiming at.
Okay.
As long as you don't force it.
Fantastic.
We've got a plastic fiberglass insert here, which gives it a real special feel, a different feel from any other of the inserts that are on the market right now.
Right. And it works.
It works.
It works. That's the bottom line.
We've got little scoops on the back so that you can pick the putter up.
Look at that.
Not that you would need it, because you're going to sink it all the time anyway.
Well, that's it. That's
so you don't need to do that.
Yeah. So you can pick it up on both sides.
Both sides.
Now I forgot to mention that you're here from Windsor, Ontario.
Windsor, Ontario, right.
All right. And so this is completely different in terms of materials, in terms of the balance and the weight.
This is a solid zinc head.
Yeah.
Electrocoated. You can't chip this thing, no matter how hard you bang that. You can see that it gets a little scratchy, but you can't chip it. It's electrocoated.
Okay.
It's one of the hardest automobile processes that they have.
Right.
Because you get a lot of putters, and what happens is after they bang around in the bag for a while, they start chipping.
Right. Now, this has been available at trade shows, been very popular at trade shows. We have it on board here at the Shopping Channel in our Big Break program for $59.99.
Right.
And this item compares, ladies and gentlemen, at $105.
We're going for $105 in the stores, anywhere from $89.99 to $105, depending on the retail outlet.
So this is a great offer, and it's a great opportunity for you to really knock some strokes, get that handicap down. Now, I understand in the trade they think of this as the weapon.
The weapon. We call
Just how deadly is it?
The weapon is deadly. There's a couple more features I'd like to mention it if I could.
Yeah.
It's curved underneath here. There's a radius curve underneath here. So some golfers like to hold their hands low. Some like to hold them high up.
Right.
So we got the rocking capability there.
Oh yes.
And it won't take away from the pendulum effect no matter how it's angled. So a lot of people like to keep their hands at different angles. It's radiused underneath here.
Right.
So that as you're coming through the ball, the tail won't catch.
Right.
Okay.
Look at that. I mean, you can't miss with this. When you line up, I mean, that's great, that extended line.
From 5 feet in, it's deadly.
Deadly from 5 feet.
And
now, isn't that where the game's really happening?
The game of golf
you get the shaky knees and the jitters. You're 5 feet. You got to sink the putt.
There's nothing like a 3-foot putt. It's a lot harder than a 10-foot putt because you're expected to make it.
Yes, that's right.
We've also got a radius curve in here.
Okay.
Now, the reason we have that is because One of the toughest shots to make near the green is when you're right up against the fringe or the second cut of the fringe.
Yeah, because you just don't have any motion back, right?
You'll stub the putter or catch the putter on the back, and oftentimes you'll hit it fat.
Let's try it.
So what we do here is when it comes through, this actually cuts through like a knife.
Okay.
And then hits this radius and spreads the
backswing isn't interrupted. Well, would you show us?
Okay, you're putting a lot of pressure on me here, you know.
Go ahead, Chris. Now watch how this lines up.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it one-handed. More or less, I'm going to hit it one-handed.
I'll come back over here.
Okay, you tell me where I'm aiming. I'm not even going to look at the hole, but
all right.
You hit it. I'm going to hit it one-handed to show you that if you let the putter do the work itself, it'll go wherever it's being aimed.
Okay. Oh, you're obviously that hole right there, second to the right. Beautiful. All right. Okay. You're doing one-handed putting.
One-handed putting.
Gosh, look at this. Oh my God!
Now the idea of this putter is
look at this.
Is to let it do the work itself.
Guys.
Right.
This is
you want to give it a try?
I'd love to give it a try. So you know, great. It feels great for me. Great for women. Great for guys. See how I can now. Should I do the one-handed?
Now, right now, I can see that you're
lined up.
You're aimed up at the pin there.
Up at the pin?
Yeah. So if you move it a little bit to the right.
Okay.
That's better.
Take her back. And through, in, oh,
pretty
close,
good, pretty good,
close.
Pretty good.
You know, the great thing about this, I always find when I'm out, you know, on the golf course and I'm on the putting green, is just lining everything up, being able to see where you're going, and making certain you have that right line.
Well,
all right.
If you don't force it, right now you're aiming right at the pin.
I'm aiming at the pin.
Oh,
I'm going over there. Listen, it's that water hazard back here that threw me off. What can I tell you? I'm a little nervous.
You've never putted on TV before.
This is fabulous. It's called the Stingray.
Right. And it also comes with a head cover.
Yeah. Of course, I sunk them before the show. You know, it never happens when you're live on TV, right?
But the pressure was on. So, anyways, comes with a nice rubber head cover. Like I said, this doesn't chip.
Yeah.
But this is more for protection of your other clubs, so that it doesn't.
That is fantastic.
Well, thank you.
That's great.
I'd like you to have that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my heavens. Well, we'll really put it to the test. So, you know, they say that the game, what happens around the green is it's a whole other game from what happens off the tee and down the fairway. And to have a proper putter can literally take strokes off your game. How many times you stand up, you may, you know, if the par 5, you're on the green in 2 or 3, you're trying to save par and you end up 3 and 4 putting. This is going to help eliminate those strokes.
You've got 14 clubs you're allowed in your bag.
Yes.
And tee to green is 50% of the game.
Okay.
And you've got 13 clubs for 50% of the game, and you've got 1 club for the other 50% of the game.
You got it.
So you better make sure that the one you've got is.
Chris, I'm going to leave this with you for now.
Great.
And I will accept the challenge on the course. Okay. Thanks so much for joining us here.
Okay.
And Chris Bendo from Windsor, Ontario, with the Stingray golf putter at $59.99. It compares at $105. The item number is 287185, and I can't wait to get that in my golf bag.
Thank you
Listen, thank you very much, Chris,
Thanks
and we'll see you soon.
Okay.
And good luck.